United Center. The Bulls, past and present. The Bulls honor that first championship team and what turned into quite a run. And we'll have all of the festivities for you at halftime live right here on WGN. And there's a look at the great Michael Jordan in the suite upstairs. He'll be honored with the rest of his teammates at halftime. Here's a look at that. It's been viewed so many times. Jordan changing hands in midair and scoring. And I'm sure Michael's looking down and watching Derek here in the first half. Stacey going, this franchise is in pretty good hands. Well, we're back. Here's the halftime ceremony.
Teamed on the drive, in for the left, gets chased into the corner, comes right back, sweeping the series, off to Horace for the dunk. Hodges for three. Yes. Bulls go back to the Eastern Conference Finals for the third year in a row.
I think that's a clear-cut cheap shot.
Super defensive play by Scottie. Right now, there's panic all over the Pistons' faces.
Steal your crown.
Pistons wasting no time in getting out of here.
I think for the city of Chicago, for the organization, this is a big step forward.
The change of putting Pippen on Magic Johnson rather than Michael Jordan.
I saw a clear lane to the basket, so I was going to dunk the ball.
When he came down the lane, he just, went one way, put it in one hand, floated about 5 more yards, said, well, I don't know. And then he went off against the glass.
Spectacular by Michael Jordan. Paxson open again. He has been unconscious.
This is the worst ball he's ever got.
Tighten up. That's the term.
Of your Chicago Bulls, and he's back as your master of ceremonies. Please welcome Jim Durham.
Thank you, Tommy, and on behalf of the Bulls, entire organization, welcome fans to a special night when we pay tribute to Chicago's first ever NBA championship team. And what a team. Think about it. This team featured 3 Hall of Famers, 2 players and a head coach, and maybe a 4th Hall of Famer because Tex Winter is on the ballot again this year. This was the team that established a legacy that holds true today right to the current Bulls. And that legacy is this. When a Bulls team goes to the finals, they don't just show up, they win it. As Tommy mentioned before the highlight package, you know, the spring of '91, what great thrills. The sweep of the Knicks, beating the Sixers 4-1. Oh, did I mention they swept the Detroit Pistons? So that's what we're all about tonight, celebrating the '91 champion Bulls. And before we get to the coaches and players, many of whom are here tonight, I want to introduce the Bulls president and chief operating officer, Michael Reinsdorf, who will be presenting various gifts to our guests tonight. We start with the coaches. And unable to be here tonight, he was an assistant coach with the Bulls for 7 seasons. That's Jim Clemens. Also unable to attend, the architect of the famed triangle offense, a member of the College Basketball Hall of Fame, Tex Winter. Now, the next assistant coach we do have with us tonight, he was as an assistant for 11 seasons with the Bulls. He was a defensive specialist who originated the famed Doberman defense. 50 years in coaching, Johnny Bach. In his second year as head coach of the Bulls, he would guide them to their first title and then win 6 altogether. He's won 5 championships with the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's hear a message now from Hall of Fame coach Phil Jackson.
Now, the playoffs, the first championship was so wrapped with emotion. First of all, finishing off Detroit in 4 games and going in to play LA, which was a storied team from the 80s, the decade before. And losing the first game on a buzzer beater, basically a shot that wouldn't go in that Michael took. And then having the opportunity to win 4 consecutive games was truly an exciting moment for all of us. All of us Bulls will never forget it. You know, Michael having to give up scoring at the end of the 5th game and just hit packs for shot after shot in the 4th quarter that clinched that championship was a sign of true teamwork and what it took for that team to succumb to the idea of just playing together, finding a way to win. A very exciting moment for all of us, a giddy moment. But we learned a lot. We learned how to win. And it was just the start of something big.
And now the players from the 90-91 Bulls championship team. He was acquired from the Nets in 1990, the 3rd overall pick in the '87 draft from Ohio State. He appeared in 67 games off the bench. Number 2, Dennis Hopson. Instant offense off the bench, a savvy veteran and a consummate team player at both ends of the court. Good news, number 53, Cliff Levingston. The only rookie addition to the squad that season, another strong performer off the bench, and a member of the Bulls' first 3 championships, number 42, Scott Williams. In the middle, a Bulls first-round draft pick in 1988. He came off the bench in all 17 playoff games, a 4-time NBA champion, and my colleague on the NBA on ESPN Radio, Will Perdue. Our next player was deadly from the three-point line. This sharpshooter finished the playoffs shooting 39% from beyond the arc. Set a club record for three-pointers made. 2-time NBA champion with the Bulls. He twice led the league in three-point shooting. Number 14, Craig Hodges. He was the 6th overall pick in the '89 NBA draft, contributed strong play off the bench, winning 3 titles with the Bulls. Along with Neil Funk, he brings you exciting Bulls action right into your living room. Number 34, Stacey King. The next player came off the bench to run the offense, playing in all 17 games, finishing 3rd on the team in steals. He had 18 points in a first-round victory over the Knicks. He was one of only 4 players that season to appear in every game, holds the Bulls team record for most consecutive games played. Unable to be here tonight, the popular number 10, B.J. Armstrong. Our next player finished the 91 playoffs first in field goal percentage, 2nd in rebounds, 3rd in scoring, 13 points and 7 rebounds in the NBA Finals. A 4-time NBA champion, number 54, Horace Grant. A 15-year NBA veteran, he spent 6 seasons with the Bulls, a 5-time NBA champion as both player and coach, who provided leadership on the court and was a fierce force in the post at both ends. Unable to be here tonight, number 24, Bill Cartwright. He started all 82 games that season. How clutch was this guy? Now the Executive Vice President of Basketball Operations for the Bulls, number 5, John Paxson. He finished the 91 season 2nd in scoring, rebounds, and assists. From Central Arkansas, number 33, Scottie Pippen. Chicago Bulls World Championship team, Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan.
Thank you. Thank you. First of all, I want to thank the Chicago Bulls organization for being able to pull this together, to bring back a memory that we all want to live again just one more time. This is very special for us. Thank you. Thank you for sticking with us back in the 90s. It was a great journey. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to thank the Bulls organization for allowing me to come back, allowing for us to reunite with our team. One guy that we're missing that was a part of our team, Johnny Kerr. He was just as much a part of this team as anybody else. You guys are in store for a lot of other championships. You look at this team tonight. Don't be surprised if you don't have 6 more coming. But from the bottom of my heart and from all the players here, I want to thank you for all your dedicated support on the court, off the court, in retirement, not in retirement. We thank you very much for everything you've given us.
Take a trip down championship memory lane.
It's one of the greatest teams ever, baby.
And Derrick Rose's Bulls try to keep the celebration going.
I don't know about his fans, but he's in fuego!
Don't be surprised if you don't have 6 more coming.
This is Sportsnet Central, presented by GMC.
And just as these modern-day Bulls have the potential obstacle of getting past Boston if they're to win the East, Michael Jordan's Bulls of 20 years ago had to finally solve the bad boys of Detroit in the postseason. And once they got past that hurdle, Magic Johnson and the Lakers didn't seem so imposing en route to the franchise's first NBA title. Chuck Garfien was on hand as that magical season and the beginning of a dynasty was celebrated at halftime.
It's the team that started it all, winning the first of 6 NBA titles, providing memories and moments we'll never forget, and neither will they.
I wish we could turn the clock back. That's how I feel. You know, But Father Time's coming, touch everybody, and you got to deal with the cards that you have. And I miss it.
This is very special for us. Thank you for sticking with us back in the 90s. It was a great journey. It's been a lot of fun.
Playing with Michael Jordan, the most famous athlete on the planet at the time, the Bulls weren't just a basketball team, they were an event, a happening.
It was the hottest ticket in town. It was a special time during that time. It was hard to get a Bulls ticket, and if you got one, it was like Willy Wonka and the golden ticket, baby. You got one, you were lucky to get one.
When you work hard, you have a great group of guys that you kind of grow up with. You have that camaraderie with. Championship happens.
20 years later, and with a new nucleus of stars already intact, it begs the question, can this Bulls team go on a championship run of its own? The 91 Bulls say yes.
You guys are in store for a lot of other championships. You look at this team tonight. Don't be surprised if you don't have 6 more coming.
They're going in the right direction. You go from an 8 seed last year to a possible 1 or 2 seed this year. You're going to probably have close to 60 wins this year. This has been a big turnaround.
I was just talking to Paxson, the guys upstairs. I said, man, you guys could be the best team in the East if you play the right, the type of basketball you guys have been playing. Once again, I think they got an MVP of the league.
And speaking of that MVP,
anytime you want to give him up, we'll take him.
At the United Center, Chuck Garfien, Comcast Sportsnet.